Dear directors, let me welcome you at today's webinar, which is devoted to our new products. Let me just show you the presentation and we can start. Great. Let's start. At today's meeting, we would like to show you our new product, two of them. You already had an opportunity to get some information because the basic presentation has already been published in our group on Facebook. This is the directors group on Facebook, and today we've got Justyna Godin who's going to tell us details of this product. I am going to tell you a little bit of the market so we know where we are and why we're introducing this product. We have Bartosz Królikowski with us, who also would like to say a couple of things about this product. I'll give the floor to him soon. We've also got Sebastian, if there are any issues which you would like to clarify. So he's going to be of support. Bartek, I give the floor to you. Thank you. Hello, everybody. I'm so happy we are all meeting up. This is yet another special day and period. This year is special because it's 10th anniversary of DuoLife and everything that is going to be happening on the anniversary is going to be special, and as well as the last decade. TFT is ahead of us, so the whole event team is already working. We've been working for months with regards to what's going to be happening on the 1st of April. This is the basis for our meeting there. We're also preparing, and there's going to be a huge surprise with regards to what we want to announce, which will allow you to build your structures in a more dynamic way and have more success. What this webinar is going to address today are the products we had dreamt of. We've been thinking about them for quite a while. Remember, just before the pandemic, we said that, we knew there were challenges. And with regards to the bottle, that is heavy, it can break if you travel and you don't have a check-in luggage. You can't take the bottle in your hand and luggage, which we had a lot of problems, like, information from our ambassadors, sports people who travel, and they say they'd like to take it, but they can't if they travel light, just with hand luggage. So right then we started working on providing you with something which will be easy, you can take into your pocket, within your pocket, and, that can travel with DuoLife. So we thought of travel packs for our products, for the products we analyzed, and those that were just after the pandemic, because the pandemic just made it, to stop having sense, having something in your handbag, because we didn't travel during the pandemic, because when it ended, we launched those products that you know very well, which fantastically well, Fizzy Easy. So that made it possible to send it all over the world. It doesn't freeze, it's light. You can send it, ship it to anybody, who hasn't got DuoLife nearby. So this is the power of inclusion. Like during the meetings before, you had to, when you invited somebody, you had to bring coffee with you or whatever. Now you just take a glass of water, you put Fizzy Easy in, and it costs you like, definitely less than those 2 cups of coffee, and you have a basis to establish some discussion about the Duo products and invite the person to the club. Other products that we believe in are those forms such as powder, Vita C, and collagen. And we know we've got fiber. Now we have the first product that we launched in this form. So do have 2 more sachet products, and we really bet on it because this is something that you can sample with, to work on, and all those 3 structures are something you can give to somebody as a gift, or you can use it during a meeting. It'll be hard to take a bottle to the whole meeting because I've seen people, I know people do that. give somebody, just pour them in like a shot. And here, this is perfect form, and Justyna will talk about it. And it relates to like, best sellers, which are Vita C and Collagen. We sell a lot of them, really, with fantastic effects and fantastic ingredients composition. And Ida is going to sort of complement of everything that we've had so far. So then, those products are just a completion, and they cause the better effect, better synergy of their effect. And Ida will tell you, we spoke about it with leaders or other DuoLife members, how to deal with what we've heard for years, because we've heard only liquid, 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 because no other form is good enough. We have arguments that we'll share with you so you can duplicate it in your structures. Myself with the whole board, we're all excited because this is yet another opportunity, because they are bestsellers at Duo, but also on the traditional market, whether it's vitamin C or collagen, are the products which usually get sold. And this is another piece of pie on the traditional market where we can take over the customers directly into DuoLife. So I would encourage you to send to listen to Justyna's lecture about, those fantastic products. And I believe it will allow you to get more success, more promotion. And since at the next TFT, we're planning to have a great further presentation of the products. And we are really well prepared and excited because a lot is going to be happening. Because if any of you, although I don't think if anybody from your structure doesn't have a ticket, although I don't think it's the truth, or if you're still wondering, just stop, thinking, because then we'll just regret it. Because this event is going to be well prepared, and as you know, the events are our strength, just as the products. So things will be happening there. Really use those products, promote them, because this is, no compromise in with regards to quality, as you are going to find out soon if you don't know about it yet. So I'd like to say thank you, and keep warm, and see you soon, because actually it's a month when I'll see you at the event. Cheers. Thank you, Bartek, for this introduction and allowing us to say where we are. Dear directors, also, as Bartek said, I also would like to invite you to our TFT, which is on the 1st and the 2nd of April. And I must tell you that on marketing part, we're doing everything for this event to be unforgettable. This is the year of our cosmic skills and potential, where our base is. So that's what we'll be talking about at TFT, and that's what I'd like to invite you to. Going back to the subject of today's meeting. Ladies and gentlemen, we are implementing, launching products which are in the dietary supplement market in Poland. Globally, it's over $151 billion. This is a market with an upward trend, with 95% of 9% of year on year. This is also the collagen market. It's also a growing market with a growth of over 6%. It is expected that the collagen market by 2020 will reach over $2 billion. The next market in this segment is the market of vitamins and minerals, including vitamin C. It is the market of $3 million, because this is the growth of over 5% year by year. Why have we decided to develop the supplements, and why have we decided to have them in liquid form? We decided that this is health is one of the pillars of DuoLife. That's why we decided to go for the next product to support our health. We know the prophylaxis and prevention is most important, so we want to give our community what's best. Thinking of DuoLife, we understand that DuoLife equals dietary supplements. That's why we introduce products which now is the category of dietary supplements have the value of 85% in our portfolio. The vitamin C form and collagen in liquid form are our unquestionable bestsellers. They are top three in the product chosen by our community. We'll give you a separate form in the category which are loved by our community. We have concentrated active ingredients which are in a comfortable sachet form. That's what it's worth paying attention to. We can use the supplement in a convenient form, take it with you. So transport is easy. You can send a product sample to your community or to anybody interested in business and health with regards to DuoLife. This is called travel pack. So we have a form you can always have with you. The collagen market and the vitamin C market are well funded, as you have seen on the slides, and they have an upward trend with regards to the global market. We choose those products which have known results, and they're 100% natural and they're healthy and yummy. And about the product and about the ingredients, the content, well, that's what you'll hear about from Justyna. Thank you. Thank you, Klaudyna, for this wonderful introduction. Thank you, Bartek, for showing us those two new products which are ahead of us. And I must tell you, I'm waiting for it to I'm really anxious about it and excited. I'm happy that we can present those fantastic products to you, which you are waiting for. I'll make the presentation available to you. I'll show it to you. I hope you can see it. I hope you can start off with it. Is everything okay? Yep, the presentation is there. So, when we go to the specifics, the sachet products are the forms which just to sort of meet your expectations. Very often we had questions from you when it comes to the liquid formulas. What is the active ingredient content that you count on with those bestsellers, collagen and vitamin C? And always, you want to have more of those active ingredients. And we want that too, the collagen as the source which is associated to eternal youth, and vitamin C, I think the most popular antioxidant. And these are the active ingredients which you always want to have in large amounts and you want to supplement. As a response to your requirements, to your needs, to your questions and your interests, we decided to create such formulas which will perfectly complete the liquid formulas. And we are not here just as a repetition and copying of those formulas. That would be too easy. So we created innovative formulas which are based on new active ingredients which you can combine. They carry similar benefits when it comes to the support in terms of collagen and vitamin C of the most required functions of the body. We have formulas which complete as a form of synergy those compositions which we have in bottle forms, as well as carry a new source of the required active substances.
And what's more, let's start with sachets, collagen powder. We are not based only on what's, of course, most interesting, but the collagen itself or vitamin C itself. It will be too easy. Such dietary supplements are copyable. Yes, this is not what we are interested in. We always move on. We want to give you innovative products that cannot be copied, reproduced, where the ingredients are proprietary. where the formulas are well developed. And this also will be the case. You will have an opportunity to find out soon. In the case of collagen powder, we have, of course, collagen in a fantastic portion, 9 grams of collagen in one sachet. But other than that, of course, you will have the story of collagen, but concerning the other ingredients, they are very interesting. The recipe is comprehensive. There is a huge portion of collagen, of course, 9 grams, which you always wanted. There were lots of questions about 10 grams, important 9 grams in the sachet, 2.5 in liquid form. So, and 9 grams. So altogether, it's 11 grams that we are able to provide to supply using the DuoLife supplements in sachet and liquid form. And other than that, the whole pool of additional active ingredients which are also valuable, equally valuable, that I will show you. So as in the liquid form, I'm not sure if you remember, but I always explain that except for collagen, which is of course extremely important, our connective tissue, so our muscles, bones, cartilages, teeth, skin, is built by the so-called extra cellular matrix made of glycans, which are equally important as collagen to maintain the young looks, healthy joints and bones. In a liquid form, we have those glycosaminoglycans. This is chondroitin. This is hyaluronic acid. This is also glucosamines in high portions. Glycosaminoglycans, equally to collagen, they support our motor system. In a sachet form, we are equally good. Apart from collagen, we also have extracts from New Zealand green-lipped mussel. It's a very interesting mussel that also contains a proper portion of glycosaminoglycans, supporting equally to collagen the structure of our skin, our bones, cartilages, and muscles. Those of you who participate in BDS, mm, last time I had an honor to participate in the health session. Those heard about this dessert, about the jelly with raisins, the story of jelly with raisins. It will be a good dessert when it has the raisins. Of course, so this is the let's say the illustration of collagen, but you need the jelly, which is glycosaminoglycans. Yes, so two very important ingredients. Additionally, we also have the extract from bladderwrack, which is standardized for the content, for the proper contents. And we have a very interesting thing. We have the iode composition that can support our function of our thyroid, both in those who, for deficiency of iode in their diet, they have problems with hormones, thyroid hormones production, but those also um, who complain about autoimmunological problems. But very often it's said that iode is not safe here, but we have a safe amount of this. We also added selenium, which is a protection for iode, and it ensures optimum use of iode by the thyroid which has problems with autoimmunological diseases. What's more, we have two natural vitamins which support our youth. Vitamin of youth, vitamin C, of course, and D3, which also supports the well-being of our bones, joints, and muscles, and also supports our immune system. So I hope that I at least partly manage to persuade you how perfect this recipe is, how complex it is, and how different it is from liquid formula of DuoLife collagen. Of course, the the indications for this collagen are very good. Um, you know them, of course, and I'm sure that you will work equally good with sachets. Yes, this is our absolute top selling product. So this sachet collagen will support the good, let's say, trend for the collagen products that you are working with. Support from your motor, yes, system. Uh, Joints, cartilages, teeth, but also beautiful looks of the skin due to selenium content, vitamin E, and the impact on optimum hormonal function, of course, fertility of children. Remember that this iode in the bladder may support the function of a thyroid, which is a very precious, distinctive feature of our product. This is the first product that we can openly recommend as such. The sachets, of course, they look after the well-being, but also there will be the question of key importance, what kind of collagen it is that is included both in the liquid form and in sachets. Let me answer. It's the same form of collagen, so it will make it easy for you to work with those products. Uh, we have the oligo form of collagen, meaning prepared in a very mild, gentle hydrolysis, from which you get small particles, amino acids, and di and tripeptides, which amino acids and the and tripeptides, which are very easily absorbed from the alimentary tract. And there is a lot of proofs, evidence for that in the form of scientific reports. And I think, and my opinion is supported by scientific knowledge, that this type of collagen, so oligoform, hydrolyzed form, is the best known form of collagen concerning its absorption from the alimentary tract, so bioavailability. Okay, so why not the living, native collagen, non-hydrolyzed, with full structure? Let me answer. Of course, again, this is a well thought of decision. Hydrolyzed collagen has a very high bioavailability, and the absorbed amino acids and those di and tripeptides, they can easily get embedded in our connective tissue, in our bones, skin, cartilages, and depending on the demand, you form the kind of collagen in response to your needs, to your demands. It's important because we have as many as 30 different types of collagen almost. So how do we know which collagen to supplement, which is lacking, which is not there? In every part of our body, actually, there is comprehensive mixture of this kind of collagens. Collagen type 2 is frequently met in the cartilage, but for example, in the skin, we have type 1 and type 3. So how do we know which one to supplement? You often ask me, which type of collagen should I supplement? It's best to have oligo form hydrolyzed because it is able to support the biosynthesis of each type of collagen in our body, no matter what collagen um, you will absorb. If it's a Lego form, that it will support all kinds of our parts.
Nie ma tych możliwości. Kolagen natywny.
The native collagen doesn't have these features. It's very little known for of collagen concerning supplementation, so oral intaking. This native collagen has the reverse vaccination effect, would how I call it. This is my, let's say, internal definition, my personal definition to make it easy for you to understand this topic. Native collagen as a vaccine, it's taken in a very small portion, maximum 100 milliliters. So no way about 10 grams, which you are talking about. If you need the supplementation, and there are questions from the market about 10 grams of collagen, it always must be oligo form, which we have. But the native collagen, supplemented in very small portion, it can uh, acting as a reverse vaccination. It can calm down our immune system and reduce the inflammatory processes. But in this kind of collagen, in this kind of connective tissue, that, which we supplement, to make it simpler, we supplement type 2, we support only minimalization of inflammatory processes in cartilage, never else. So we only affect the minimizing the inflammatory processes of skin for the given collagen. Look how limiting it is and how little evidence we have for this effect compared to, well, so few studies compared to several dozen thousand of scientific reports concerning the oligoform hydrolyzed collagen. I hoped that I managed to convince you how precious the collagen is that we have in our product and why we decided to choose this kind of collagen. Use this sachet equally or in the same time with the liquid form, but also benefit from this sachet form. So the liquid form we have to keep in a fridge. We need to have proper conditions. Of course, it's comfortable. Uh, when you are at home, you have access to the fridge. You can pour it from the bottle, of course, benefiting from the comfort of the liquid. But at work, on a trip, on an airplane, take a sachet. You are going on a couple of days trip, and you can't take the bottle. You're going, for example, to a hot country, exotic country. So bottle is not okay. Yes. So as the sachet is better here, it has a wonderful fruity flavor. No way that you can feel any fish there. No way. And it has a very nice also appearance. Yes. So. Uh, there must be supplementation of vitamin C here. Vitamin C has really a lot of functions, and we have this supplementation, a very high portion is desired and considered safe. This is soluble in water, vitamin C. So overdosing is difficult, basically impossible. The excess of vitamin C is excreted from the body in a non-absorbed form, or it's excreted, it's evacuated through the kidneys. So if you have some problems with the stones in the in your renal stones, then you must be careful here, of course. But all the others will really enjoy such high portions, which we provide you with together with a sachet. We have a concentrated form of vitamin C, 1,000 milligrams, so 1 gram fully natural of vitamin C that we got from 4 independent sources. And again, it's different sources than in the case of liquid form. So it's the same rule, supporting and synergic effect, but increased portion and quite completely different sources. Uh, look, we have a proprietary formula, Phyto-C, which is based on as many as 11 superfoods. This is very valuable proprietary formula rich in vitamin C and antioxidants. So we have a very high uh, um, and amount of antioxidants which can support the effect of the vitamins itself, and of course contribute to maintaining the eternal youth.
Vitamin C, as we all know, is necessary. It's necessary for those who complain to large deficiencies of vitamin C, especially in the period of increased demand, which is in the autumn, winter, spring period, like right now, where the number of infections is pretty huge, and vitamin C can contribute to better protection against infections and also reduction of the time of such infections. Furthermore, vitamin C also supports our well-being with regards to vitality, energy. It minimizes the tiredness, fatigue. It's also recommended for those who complain about too much stress in their life, in their work. But also vitamin C, it's worth supplementing when you are an elderly sportsman and also a smoker, because supplementation then really works wonders to support what I've just said. Let me mention those physiological processes that vitamin C supports. Bear in mind that there's biosynthesis of collagen. This is a cofactor, natural factor, which is essential for correct biosynthesis of collagen in the body. Collagen biosynthesis will not occur if there is not proper supply of supplementation or consumption of vitamin C. It also has protective properties when supplementing iodine, those who have thyroid gland problems. So this is also another reason why you can supplement those two products complementarily in sachets, and also introduce liquid forms. We recommend one sachet per day. Bear in mind that in the instance of vitamin C, we can't recommend it for those under the age of 18. Of course, it doesn't mean that the younger people can't use vitamin C supplements. This warning is with regards to the green tea extract included. Food laws introduce such a law, and I can guarantee that the amount of the green tea extract in this product does not constitute a problem of vitamin C supplementation and supplementing also for younger people, also in accordance with the recommendation, and preferably after a consultation with a doctor who is familiar with your health history. The Phyto C formula is priceless. Let me emphasize that you should be careful, because online you can Google similar ingredients which are not restricted yet, but with different ingredients which have a very small amount of active ingredients. They are not 100% natural or based on ingredients which are less valuable than the formula in our product. There are like 11 superfoods included here. Let me get back to Bartek, what Bartek has already mentioned. It's very important why the liquid or the sachet form in the powder is supposed to be with us in our portfolio, apart from the liquid forms which you have fallen in love with and which constitute our best sellers and are recognized and associated with our brand. So here we decided to take that step, and we were fully aware of that because we know of the benefits of the liquid and the sachet form. And let me just clarify it very briefly. The liquid form, of course, is a perfect form, its best form, because it has a huge volume. In this volume, we can have not only plant extract and the active ingredients, but also the biological background in its full scale. So that means we have fruit juices there and also puree and concentrated juices, which constitute large a number of active ingredients, of minerals, vitamins, and also additional pool of flavonoids, thiones, antioxidants. All those ingredients as a support. They support and aid the absorption of those most important ingredients. In the sachet, this biological background is not so abundant because it is in powdered form. But we've also thought about it, that the extracts themselves, we decided that we chose them so they could have the pull of additional active ingredients from the biological background in order to support their absorption. Furthermore, we also appropriately increased and concentrated the proportions so this bioavailability would be optimal and it would be equally valuable as in the instance of a liquid formula. So supplemented complementarily, and remembered about the convenience of the use of a sachet outside of home and when you travel or when you can take it to a business meeting. But the liquid form as the gold formula that you already love, just keep it for your daily supplementation at home where you can store it safely once your bottle is open. The sachet forms, as I have mentioned, have a range of benefits. Let's remember about the form that Bartek mentioned, the fiber powder, which was the firm sachet form, which you also liked. It has very similar principles. In a sachet, we have a concentrated portion of a fiber, almost, well, twice as much in a sachet than a daily liquid form, just to support you directly, with a large amount of the active ingredient. Please remember that sachets are with a different content when it comes those with fiber, collagen, and vitamin C with regards to the counterparts in the liquid form. So the supplementation should be best used complementarily when you use the synergy of operation and activity of all the ingredients, broad spectrum of effects. Let me mention that vitamin C, and this Vita C is also for those who are vegan or vegetarian. Collagen, due to the content of marine origin ingredients, such as mussels, for example. Each vegan would reject using it, but vegetarians, depending on their preferences, they can use also those products of marine origin. Let's remember that those are 100% ingredients of lack in the liquid formulas on the ingredients of natural origin. So here there are no artificial ingredients. Please pay attention to that, bear that in mind, because our competition have high active ingredients, and yeah, they do exist, but always look for those additional ingredients. Here, they are only natural. There are no synthetic ingredients. We only have stevia, in the instance of vitamin C, which is slightly soury at palatinosis, which you note, for example, the protein shake, the natural sweetener with a very beneficial profile of absorption, which doesn't cause disturbances in blood glucose. There are no artificial flavorings. The flavor that you can taste, refreshing or fruity, come from natural aromas. There are no artificial coloring. It will be beautifully, delicately pink, which is thanks to the natural coloring. There are no chemical additive, which makes it stand out and is associated with our dietary supplements in the liquid form, and it can also be associated with the sachet forms. On my part, that's it. Thank you very much for attention. I give the floor now to Claudina, who is just right next to me. Thank you. Dear directors, I'm sorry, Claudina's not turned on her microphone. Thank you for reminding me. Let me just show you the presentation. With regards to what we have planned for you for the launch of those two products. At the end of January at BDS, we had the session devoted to collagen and vitamin C with the information that it would be in a sachet form. We have already made it available to you and the links, the recordings from the sessions with the proper language version. You already had an opportunity to see the presentation and the price list. Also, we have also provided you with material on the basis of which we encourage you to share the content. Next is EduCamps, which will be available in the material to download and communication. And today it's our meeting where we would like to give you more information so you could have a set information, learn more about products. This recording will also be available in reference links so the DuoLife community can use it and learn about the details regarding those products. We also plan an educational promotional film, which will also be available in the reference links. It's advisable to use them. At about 10th of March, we will send the products so you can try them out. And we're also working on making it possible for you to do like pre-sales, one piece per the direct and indirector. Once we have a confirmation that the product is ready and we can send it to the warehouse, we will notify you via Facebook about the date when you will get the products to try out and how you can purchase the product on the basis of a pre-sale. On the 16th of March, it will be introduced into the store, and we will have all the communication in social media and also on our DuoLife.eu page, the directors. When it comes to the prices here, for the club members, I'll stick to Polish zloty because the webinar is interpreted into several languages. So I would like other markets to check it out. In Polish zloty, the collagen product will be 169 zloty and will be 96 points. Vita C will be in Polish zloty 129 and the value will be of 70 points. That information has also been provided in the presentation, so you've probably had an opportunity to take a look. This bibliography on the basis of which you can also check out the knowledge and expand your knowledge with regards to the aspects that Justyna has presented. Now the question is, have you had any questions? Can we carry on with some information? We have to ask questions in the chat. We have support of our fantastic market managers. Thank you very much for being here with us, and they're going to translate this content. The first question that we've had here is, Justyna, for you. What about the taste of collagen in powder?
Czy słychać mnie teraz wyraźnie? Czy wszystko jest okay? Okay.
Yes, can you hear me? Okay, great. About the juice, yes. About the flavor, sorry, this is fruit. Collagen has the cranberry and orange, and vitamin C, it's the orange and grapefruit flavor. Both of them are very fresh, refreshing. There is no fish, of course, any flavor. Quickly soluble, very attractive color. very adequate to the color of our product outside. Next question. Which 11 superfoods has the vitamin C? Vita C is based on 11 superfoods. These are both fruit and vegetables. I don't know if I should name all of them, but we have the berries. They are very strong antioxidants and they have a lot of vitamin C. We have acai berries. We have the green tea, acerola. We have curcuma. Um, we also have for sure the strawberries. So there are a lot of them, kale as well, and all of them are named, specified on the label. So pay attention, as I said, it is as many as 11 ingredients, and they are very, very valuable, and they are really top shelf. And the formulas with a similar name, but completely differently written, they are poorer. And these are not proprietary formulas. We have proprietary formulas in our associates, typical for us and not common on the market. Let me add that we always, as in other products or as with also, the whole team is analyzing the competition of the traditional market and in our market, in our business. It is a competitive, unique product. And Fitosi, as Justina says, perhaps you've encountered it used by another company. Well, the quality of formula or concentration or composition in the name, it's not the same. What was used here is the component, like components in the best car. There are no compromises here. Um, it's all adjusted to uncompromising quality. Of course, very good taste, as good taste as possible. Some ingredients, don't have very special taste, but they have very good effect. We have a very good product for digestion like this, but the taste, the flavor, perhaps is not liked by everyone. But effect is always the most important. Here we have both effects on our 10th anniversary. We have a fantastic product that looks great, dissolves well, tastes really well. So about this solubility, we worked a lot on them. And the effect, marketing can be marketing, you can sell anything, but the product defends itself with its effect. We wouldn't have returning customer. We have a phenomenal effect on them. So people will come back to us because they will be satisfied with the effect. We feel comfortable that we introduce products that will again have their fans, and people will not only be using but also recommending those products, which increases the attractiveness of the offer in the market for sure. And remember about its easiness of transportation, no fermentation risk. Yes, so it's great that you answered the question. Another question. So low point value for the sachet. This comes from all the aspects that you provided. We analyze the prices of all the products available in the market. The most important is that the price is as much accessible to the customer as possible. But in our business, in DuoLife, the points and the compensation plan affect the final price. So we want to find some golden means here to make the price as much attractive as possible, uncompromising quality. Then the price is secondary. And remember about the compensation plan, yes? So we are not able to give you the more point because this would cause the price increase and this would limit the purchasing power of the customer. So we must apply this kind of engineering to make it attractive for the people who are building the structures. These products are really like a perpetuum mobile in the sales. No one needs to be persuaded about collagen or vitamin C. So I'm very happy. Uh, Look, for example, at the story of Adidas trainers. Yes, they don't have to be explained. Yes, so it's the same story with our products. Vitamin C, Vita C is our identified as our Vita C and even spelled in the same way. So we are very calm and positive about defense of our product anywhere in the world, about the quality and about the price. So you can be sure and calm about that. Thank you very much. Dear directors, you also asked about the photos of the product. Yes, they will be confectioned in the same way. 15 sachets in the packaging and another batch of our fiber powder will also have this form. After selling out this batch, there will be another one packed in this comfortable cartoon box. As we always said, if something can be done better, then we will do it better. We modified medical formula. They have better capsules, better absorptions. We analyze everything. Yes, we do the tuning of everything. The same with packaging. Fiber has bigger packaging. It takes up more space in the cartoon box that we send, but we want to reduce the number of things that we use. So using less paper or less space, well, this makes it easier for the shipment. And we assume that all over the world, even in the places where we are, even if you buy something for yourself, not through Duo, even if we put it into the bubble envelope, and you can send it to your friend in the Maldives, for example, who need it. So this form makes it possible, and there's no risk that something will happen to that in the risk. Um, but perhaps some slight damage to the carton box, but this is purely aesthetic. But the quality will be uncompromising, so you will see how this will sell. The product will be registered as a dietary supplement. This is the next question about 8% VAT. And there is a question about the density of our collagen powder dissolved in water. No, this is not a dense, liquid. It's like Fizzy Easy, for example. So just a drink. You can easily dissolve it in water, and you can drink a whole glass without feeling full. Dear directors, are there any other questions that we could answer?
Ja to może wrócę jeszcze tylko do
Let me just return to the Phyto C formula because we started talking about it and Bartosz enumerated this issue of uniqueness of the ingredients and properties that we use. So to show you even more the advantage of this formula and its power, we decided to increase the portion of this formula in one sachet compared to the recommended portion by the manufacturers. You don't do it very often. Usually, the manufacturers use reduced portions based only on the name of the certain ingredients, and they expect the so-called marketing effect. So someone sees the name and they will imagine the effect, and there's so little of this ingredient that it can't provide you with this effect. It's not in line with regulations of the food law to do such procedures. But us, we not only preserve this recommended portion, but we did more. We have higher than recommended. We have as many as 200 milliliters of antioxidants compared to 150 recommended, to give even more power to those sachets so that they can support you as you want. And you know the effect already.
Okej, w takim razie dzięki. Pojawiło się jeszcze pytanie
Thank
o
you.
dostępność
There's a question
nagrania.
about the availability of the recording. Dear directors, we will be publishing the recording gradually, let's say. We have several language versions. The deadline is the 10th of March. Thank you, the marketing department. Hint. So successively, as soon as we have the given language version ready, we will publish them. If there are no questions, dear directors, then thank you very much for your time, for your questions, for the meeting. And I encourage you that as soon as you get the product from us, share this information on your website and profiles. Take care. Thank you very much. See you soon offline at TFT. We can't wait to see you there. There will be so much going on. Remember, don't tell me later that you didn't remember, that you didn't get there or something. There will be a lot going on, and we will prepare really fantastic things for you. So you will be surprised. See you soon. Thank you very much. Thank you, the interpreters, the marketing department. Thank you for your support. Thank you very much. Goodbye.